one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
We get this story from KTLA 5 News, Los Angeles. A 34-year-old Victorville man was pronounced deceased at a hospital after he was tased by deputies responding to a domestic incident over the weekend, the July 4th weekend. San Bernardino County deputies in California were called to the 15,400 block of Lindero Street around 7:45 p.m. Sunday, July 5th, after receiving reports that a man was acting erratically and violently toward family members. That's according to the sheriff's department. Said as they arrived at the scene, deputies found Willie Blair sitting in a vehicle in the home's driveway. Now, they said Blair appeared to be under the influence of drugs and emergency medical aid was requested to assist him, says the sheriff's department. Investigators said Blair then became uncooperative, exited the vehicle, and advanced toward one of the deputies. Quote, Blair was tased, detained, and transported to the hospital for treatment of his drug impairment and erratic behavior, said the sheriff's department. Blair was later pronounced deceased at the hospital. Now, no further details about the incident are being released. The sheriff's department said an autopsy will be conducted in Riverside County to determine the cause of death. The sheriff's Specialized Investigations Division has taken over the investigation. And so the autopsy is being conducted in Riverside County, and that's to avoid a conflict of interest. So they can say, well, the Riverside County coroner did the autopsy, not the San Bernardino County coroner. You see. So, yeah, that's to avoid a conflict of interest. And I first saw this story on Facebook, and a lot of people were blaming the deputies and saying, say they tased somebody and he died. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what a lot of people are saying on Facebook, but I don't know. On this one, there's so many open questions, and they're not releasing any more information. You can't find any at this time. But from this story, you have a guy that's acting erratically. He's, going off. He's excited. He's probably on drugs. He's probably on methamphetamine or maybe even fentanyl or heroin. And he's acting crazy. And usually that is methamphetamines. And then the police have to tase him. I don't know. I'd have to be there. I'm trying to armchair quarterback, and it just ain't going to happen. So I don't know that we can blame the deputies at this point, because if they had to do something to get him under control, his drugs could have caused his heart to stop, or something to that effect. Yeah, that's usually what it is. His heart stops. Their heart just stops because of all the drugs. So we can't blame them for tasing him. I don't know. Did they try pepper spray, but would that work on somebody on drugs? It'd just be like, it's just piss them off more, right? I don't know. You let me know, guys. But I don't think we can blame the deputies on this one. Guy had an addiction. And when you get a drug addiction, gets his claws into you, it doesn't let go. What do you think?